Once upon a time, in a small, secluded town, there lived a man named Ambrose. Ambrose was an eccentric individual who firmly believed that globes were not just maps of the earth, but rather the mystical eggs from which human children were born. He passionately defended his belief to anyone who dared to challenge it. With unwavering conviction, he spoke of the sacred process through which the globes would hatch and release new souls into the world. Ambrose's ideas were met with a mix of bemusement and ridicule, but he remained resolute, refusing to accept any contradictory explanations. As news of Ambrose's peculiar belief spread, people from neighboring towns would come to see the Globe Guardian in action. They'd ask questions, present evidence, and even stage debates, but nothing could sway Ambrose's steadfast conviction. He became a local legend, both revered and ridiculed for his unique perspective. One day, a young woman named Serafina moved to the town. Serafina was an open-minded artist who had an insatiable curiosity for the world and its inhabitants. She found herself drawn to Ambrose's enigmatic presence and decided to befriend him. Intrigued by his belief, she attempted to understand the origins of his conviction rather than trying to correct him. As the days turned into nights, Ambrose and Serafina would sit together, discussing the mysteries of life and existence. Slowly, Ambrose began to reveal the heartache behind his belief. He explained that when he was just a child, his parents had disappeared, and he was left in the care of his grandmother, who told him that he was hatched from a globe. This was the story that he clung to with every fiber of his being. The more Ambrose confided in Serafina, the more she empathized with him. She could see how the belief served as a comforting shield, protecting him from the painful truth of his past. The bond between them deepened, and Serafina decided not to shatter his illusion, for she saw that it was a source of solace in his troubled world. However, not everyone shared Serafina's understanding approach. There were those who mocked Ambrose and accused Serafina of enabling his delusion. Despite the mounting criticism, she chose to stand by Ambrose, defending his right to believe what he needed to heal his wounded soul. Yet, as time passed, Ambrose's unwavering belief began to crack. Doubt crept into his heart, and he could no longer ignore the evidence against his fantastical notion. Slowly, the once radiant glow in his eyes faded, replaced by a look of profound sadness and confusion. In the end, Ambrose found himself in a state of deep introspection. The foundation of his world had been shaken, and the security he once found in his belief had vanished.